Hello and good morning on this beautiful Saturday. For those of you who are up at this time, we are on another episode of Reading Through the Bible. And yesterday we learned that God is developing a nation. He's already separated the children of Israel. He already has the lineage. He already has the patriarchs. He's already spoken to them, introduced himself to them. And he has now established himself as God. He's shown himself and his power, and now he's trying to establish a nation, the real nation of Israel. He appoints Moses as the leader. It's him who is supposed to introduce these laws to the children of Israel. And his brother is going to help him because Moses is not a man who speaks well per his own claim. And so his brother is to come along with him. His father actually finds out that he is one of God's people, and what the vision was given to him regarding the children of Israel. And so he says, this is going to be a lot for you to handle. So he tells Moses to gather up more men, I guess pretty much as judges, and they divided the people up so that they can handle the matters that arise between the people. So they were to be the people that would hear the issues of the people and be able to discern between this one and that one. So I guess you can say the law system is being created at this point. So now we've got Moses going to Mount Sinai, and that's where we will begin today. And that's Exodus chapter 19. In the third month, when the children of Israel were gone forth out of the land of Egypt, the same day came they into the wilderness of Sinai. But they were departed from Rephidim and were come to the desert of Sinai and had pitched in the wilderness, and there Israel camped before the mount. And Moses went up unto God, and the Lord called unto him out of the mountain, saying, Thou shalt thou say to the house of Jacob and tell the children of Israel, Ye have seen what I did unto the Egyptians, and how I bare you on eagle's wings and brought you unto myself. Now therefore, if you will obey my voice indeed and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people, for all the earth is mine. And ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests and a holy nation. There are the words which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel. And Moses came and called for the elders of the people and laid before their faces all these words which the Lord commanded him. And all the people answered together and said, All that the Lord has spoken, we will do. And Moses returned the words of the people unto the Lord. And the Lord said unto Moses, Lo, I come unto thee in a thick cloud, and that the people may hear when I speak with thee, and believe thee forever. And Moses told the words of the people unto the Lord. And the Lord said unto Moses, Go unto the people and sanctify them today and tomorrow, and let them wash their clothes, and be ready against the third day, for the third day the Lord will come down in the sight of all the people upon Mount Sinai. Let me pause for a second, because I believe that I read past that pretty fast. It says, And the Lord said unto Moses, Lo, I come unto thee in a thick cloud, that the people may hear when I speak with thee, and believe thee forever. So again, this is another one of the reasons why people, specifically the children of Israel, began to believe. Because not only had they been rescued from slavery in Egypt, but now they're able to hear him speak. They're able to hear what he is saying to Moses, so they know that Moses isn't just making this up. They're able to hear it for themselves. And he says, so this is why they would believe forever. And thou shalt set bounds upon the people round about, saying, take heed to yourselves that ye go not up unto the mount, or touch the border of it. Whosoever touches the mount shall surely be put to death. Thou shalt not a hand touch it, but he shall surely be stoned or shot through. Whether it be beast or man, it shall not live. When the trumpet sounds long, they shall come up to the mount. That's actually a foreshadowing as well. And Moses went down from the mount unto the people and sanctified the people, and they washed their clothes. And he said unto the people, be ready against the third day. Come not at your wives. And it came to pass on the third day in the morning that there was thunders and lightning, and a thick cloud upon the mount, and the voice of the trumpet exceedingly loud, so that all the people that was in the camp trembled. And Moses brought forth the people out of the camp to meet with God, and they stood at the nether part of the mount. And Mount Sinai was altogether on the smoke, because the Lord descended upon it in fire, and the smoke thereof ascended as the smoke of a furnace, and the whole mount quaked greatly. And when the voice of the trumpet sounded long, and waxed longer and louder, Moses spake, and God answered him by a voice. And the Lord came down upon the Mount Sinai on the top of the mount, and the Lord called Moses up to the top of the mount, and Moses went up. And the Lord said unto Moses, go down, charge the people, lest they break through the Lord to gaze, and many of them perish. And let the priests also, which come near to the Lord, sanctify themselves, lest the Lord break forth upon them. And Moses said unto the Lord, the people cannot come up to Mount Sinai, for thou chargest us, saying, set bounds about the mount and sanctify it. And the Lord said unto him, away, get thee down, and thou shalt come up, thou and Aaron with thee. But let not the priest and the people break through to come up unto the Lord, lest he break forth upon them. So Moses went down unto the people and spake unto them. And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that be in the heaven above, or in the earth below, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children of the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that takes his name in vain. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt do no work, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, nor manservant, nor maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. For in the 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all them that them is, and rest the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. Honor thy father and mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God gives it. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's. And all the people saw the thunderings and lightnings, and the noise of the trumpet, and the mountain smoking. And when the people saw it, they removed and stood far off. And they said unto Moses, speak thou with us, and we will hear. But let not God speak with us, lest we die. And Moses said unto the people, fear not, for God is come to prove you, and that his fear may be before your faces, that ye sin not. And the people stood afar off, And Moses drew near with a thick darkness where God was. And the Lord said unto Moses, Thus thou shalt say unto the children of Israel, Ye have seen that I have talked with you from heaven. Ye shall not make with me gods of silver, neither shall ye make unto you gods of gold. An altar of the earth thou shalt make unto me, and shalt sacrifice thereon thy burnt offerings and thy peace offerings, thy sheep and thy oxen. In all places where I record my name, I will come unto thee, and I will bless thee. And if thou wilt make me an altar of stone, thou shalt not build it of hewn stone, for if thou lift up thy tool upon it, thou hast polluted it. Neither shalt thou go up by steps unto mine altar, that thy nakedness be not discovered thereon. Hmm. Okay, so apparently the reason why that is spoken, obviously due to pagan practices, but it says the oldest stepped altar known in Israel is the Megiddo and dates back to 3000 to 2500 BC. Nakedness be not discovered. Men who descended to such altars would expose their nakedness in the presence of God. Although Aaron and his descendants served at stepped altars, his descendants, they were instructed to wear linen undergarments. Oh my. Okay. Okay. Now these are the judgments which thou shalt set before them. If thou buy a Hebrew servant, 6 years he shall serve, and in the 7th he shall go out free for nothing. For he came in by himself, he shall go out by himself. If he were married, then his wife shall go out with him. If his master have given him a wife, and she has borne him sons and daughters, the wife and her children shall be her master's, and he shall go out by himself. And if the servant shall plainly say, I love my master, my wife, and my children, I will not go out free, then his master shall bring him unto the judges. He shall also bring him to the door or unto the doorpost, and his master shall bore his ear through with an awl, and he shall serve him forever. And if a man shall sell his daughter to be a maidservant, she shall not go out as the men servants do. If she pleases not her master, she has betrothed her to himself, then shall he let her be redeemed. To sell her unto a strange nation, he shall have no power, seeing he has dealt deceitfully with her. And if he has betrothed her unto him his son, he shall deal with her as the manner of daughters. If he take another wife, her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage shall not diminish. And if he do not these things unto her, then shall she go out free without money. He that smites a man so that he die shall surely be put to death. And if a man lie not in wait, but God deliver him unto his hand, then I will appoint thee a place whither he shall flee. Wait, if a man lie not in wait, but God delivers him into his hand. But if a man come presumptuously unto his neighbor to slay him with guile, I shall take him from mine altar that he may die. And he that smites his father or his mother shall surely be put to death. And he that steals a man and sells him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death. And he that curses his father or his mother shall surely be put to death. And if men strive together and one smite another with a stone or with his fist, and he die not, he keeps his bed. If he rise again and walk abroad upon his staff, then shall he that smote him be quit. Only he shall pay for the loss of his time, and shall cause him to be thoroughly healed. And if a man smite his servant or his maid or with a rod, and he die under his hand, he shall surely be punished. Notwithstanding, if he continue a day or two, he shall not be punished, for he is his money. If men strive and hurt a woman with child, so that her fruit depart from her, and yet no mischief follow, he shall surely be punished, according as the woman's husband will lay upon him. and he shall pay as the judges determine. And if any mischief follow, then thou shalt give life for life. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, hand for a hand, foot for a foot, burning for burning, wound for wound, stripe for stripe. And if a man smite the eye of his servant, or the eye of his maid, that it perish, he shall let him go free for his eye's sake. And if he smite out his manservant's tooth, or his maidservant's tooth, he shall let him go free for his tooth's sake. If an ox gore a man or a woman that they die, then the ox shall surely be stoned, and his flesh shall not be eaten. The owner of the ox shall be quit. But if the ox were wont to be pushed with his horn in time past, and has been testified to his owner, and he has not kept him in, but that he has killed a man or a woman, the ox shall be stoned, and his owner also shall be put to death. If there be laid on him some money, then he shall give for the ransom of his life whatsoever is laid upon him. Whether he have gored a son or a daughter, according to the judgment shall it be done to him. If the ox shall push a manservant or a maidservant, he shall give unto their master 30 shekels of silver, and the ox shall be stoned. And if a man shall open a pit, or if a man shall dig a pit, nor cover it, an ox or an ass fall in, the owner of the pit shall make it good, and give the money unto the owner of them, and the dead beast shall be his. And if one man's ox hurts another, that he die, then they shall sell the live ox and divide the money of it, and the dead ox also they shall divide. Or if it be known that the ox has used to push in time past, and his owner has not kept him in, he shall surely pay ox for ox, and the dead shall be his own. Laws about property. If a man shall steal an ox or a sheep and kill it or sell it, he shall restore 5 oxen for an ox, and 4 sheep for a sheep. If a thief be found breaking up and be smitten that he die, there shall be no blood be shed for him. If the sun be risen upon him, there shall be blood shed for him, for he should make full restitution. If he has nothing, then he shall be sold for his theft. If the theft be certainly found in his hand alive, whether it be ox or ass or sheep, he shall restore double. If a man shall cause a field or vineyard to be eaten, and shall put in his beast, and shall feed in another man's field, of the best of his own field, and of the best of his own vineyard shall he make restitution. If fire break out and catch in thorns, so that the stacks of corn or the standing corn or field be consumed therewith, he that kindled the fire shall surely make restitution. If a man shall deliver unto his neighbor money or stuff to keep, that it be stolen out of a man's house, if the thief be found, let him pay double. Excuse me. If the thief be not found, then the master of the house shall be brought unto the judges to see whether he have put his hand unto his neighbor's goods. For all the manner of trespass, whether it be for ox or for ass, for sheep, for raiment, or for any manner of lost thing which another challenged to be his, the cause of both parties shall come before the judges, and whom the judges shall condemn, he shall pay double unto his neighbor. If a man deliver unto his neighbor an ass or an ox or a sheep or any beast to keep, and it die or be hurt or driven away, no man seeing it, then shall an oath of the Lord be between them both, that he has not put his hand upon his neighbor's goods, and the owner of it shall accept thereof, and he shall not make it good. And if it be stolen from him, he shall make restitution unto the owner thereof. If it be torn in pieces, then let him bring it for a witness, and he shall not make good that which was torn. And if a man borrow aught of his neighbor, be hurt or die, the owner thereof being not with it, he shall surely make it good. But if the owner thereof be with it, he shall not make it good. If it be a hired thing, it came for his hire. I will do one more. Do one more chapter. This is the law about personal action. And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed and lie with her, he shall surely endow her to be his wife. If her father utterly refuse to give her unto him, he shall pay according to the dowry of virgins. Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. Whosoever lies with a beast shall surely be put to death. He that sacrifices unto any god except unto the Lord only, he shall surely be destroyed. Thou shalt neither vex a stranger nor oppress him, for you are strangers in the land of Egypt. You shall not afflict any widow or fatherless child. If thou afflict them in any wise, and they cry at all unto me, I will surely hear their cry. And my wrath shall wax hot, and I will kill you with the sword, and your wives shall be widows, and and your children's fatherless. And if thou lend money to any of my people that is poor by thee, thou shalt not be to him a usurer, neither shalt thou lay upon him any usury. If thou at all take thy neighbor's raiment to pledge, thou shalt deliver it unto him by the time the sun goes down. For that is his only covering, it is his raiment for his skin, wherein shall ye sleep. And it shall come to pass when he cries unto me that I will hear, for I am gracious. Thou shalt not revile the gods, nor curse the ruler of thy people. Thou shalt not delay to offer the first of thy ripe fruits and of thy liquors, and the firstborns of thy son shalt thou give unto me. Not in sacrifice. Not in sacrifice. This means so that the Lord can lead him. Likewise shalt thou do with thine oxen and with thy sheep. 7 days it shall be with his dam. On the 8th day thou shalt give it to me. And ye shall be a holy men unto me. Neither shall ye eat any flesh that is torn of beast in the field. Ye shall cast it to the dogs. Thou shalt not raise a false report. Put not thine hand with the wicked to be an unrighteous witness. Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil. Neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to wrest judgment. Neither shalt thou countenance a poor man in his cause. If thou meet thy ox or his ass going astray, thou shalt surely bring it back to him again. If thou see the ass of him that hates thee lying under his burden, and wouldst forbear to help him, thou shalt surely help with him. Thou shalt not wrest the judgment of thy poor in his cause. Keep thee far from a false matter, and the innocent and righteous slay thou not, for I will not justify the wicked. And thou shalt take no gift, for the gift blinds the wise and perverts the words of the righteous. And thou shalt not oppress a stranger, for ye know the heart of a stranger, seeing ye were strangers in the land of Egypt. All right, so we're just getting into a few of the laws, but what we're going to find out is they all stem from the very first law, which is love the Lord with all your heart, your soul, and your mind. And when you do that, then you don't want to steal from people. You don't want to kill people. You don't want to covet their things. You don't want to dishonor your father and your mother. All the commandments flow from that particular commandment. And then it all boils down to love your neighbor as yourself. And that's actually verses from the New Testament. But again, it's all from a culmination of what happened in the Old Testament. So these are the laws that are being given to the children of Israel to once again set them apart from the heathens. Everybody else round about are pagans practicing the worship of idols. So in order to keep the children of Israel from unrighteousness, they are given these laws to follow. So, and these laws stem from the nature of God, because again, he doesn't like evil. And I'll preface to this, and I'll say this: if there was never a rebellion in Eden, then it would have never came to this point where we needed laws in order to govern righteousness, or I guess to govern righteousness. So, okay. We will pick up at chapter 23 on the next episode. Hope you guys have a good day. See you soon.